bro. I rarely ever make content on live action content on my channel because y'all primarily know me as an anime channel. Man, I have never been angrier watching a movie in my almost 25 years of life. So there's a movie out called Speak No Evil, and I say, you know what? I've been seeing some good stuff about it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna check out this movie. Right? It stars James McAvoy, phenomenal actor. He's known from Split. He played Professor X in the Fox Marvel movies, like the ones later on, but like in the prequel. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Who's this prick? Some loser gets his head blown off in the metro. Shut the fuck up!
So I'm sitting here, I boot up this movie, right? So I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a little bit of a horror movie, a little bit of a thriller movie. All right, cool. I'm down with some shenanigans. I love horror movies. I'll get downs on that. I fucks with them heavy, brother. I have never seen a more infuriating character in a movie ever. I mean like worse than Sophie from Warrior. If you watch Warrior, you know Sophie is like absolutely just horrible, terrible, right? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna break some of this down, right? Now I'm gonna be spoiling basically this whole movie, or basically everything that revolves around this one central character who just fucks up at everything. So pin game real quick, bro. Listen, another Daffy rant. I apologize if I get demonetized. Y'all gonna hear some words y'all want to hear. Listen, I'm sorry. So we have a husband and a wife and their daughter, and they meet this couple on their vacation in Europe. All right, cool. They're all chilling. They're having a good time, right? They're a little eccentric, but that's fine. The couple invites them to stay out at their crib, their farm or whatever like that for a couple of days. They're like, all right, that's cool. Like, we're having a good old time. Y'all look great, man. I appreciate it. You're a doctor and all this. Fantastic. Everybody's having a great time. And throughout this entire movie, the husband, he's very agreeable. He's a very, he's a nice guy. But this nigga is the softest excuse of a human being I have ever seen. I know twinks with more testosterone in their bodies than this sorry excuse of a Yakubian. So this dude, his wife, she has a little bit of neck pain, whatever like that. So James McAvoy, Patty, he comes up to his wife and he's like, oh, hey, I'm a doctor. Hold on, let me check your neck real quick. And he sits there and he's rubbing and caressing all up on this dude's wife. And it's not for like a little, 5-6 second inspection, you know what I mean? You know at the doctors, they're checking like your neck, your head, all that. No, he's sitting there, both palms around his wife's neck, caressing her, just going, got some pressure, And he's just sitting there watching. So I'm already like, all right, dude, so you listen, hey, I get if you think that he's doing something, whatever. Me personally, I wouldn't have that. I'd be like, hey, bro, she's good. She good, my nigga. She good. Relax. But that's fine. That's okay, right? That's not that egregious. So then we have probably arguably the most diabolical scene in this entire movie, where the wife, after they have argued, because her and her husband have had marital issues for a decent amount of time, right? The wife revealed to be cheating on her husband. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and y'all probably don't want to hear this. I probably would too. This nigga is a bitch, bro. Anyway, after her and her husband finish arguing, one night they're asleep, and the wife wakes up to use the bathroom and also check on her daughter. Her daughter is 12 years old. So she goes to the room that her daughter and this couple's son are staying in, and she goes and she finds that her daughter's not there, and she's freaking out like any other parent would. So she walks around trying to find her daughter, and she finds her daughter in bed with this stranger and his wife, and they're both in their underwear. Now, if you were a sane, rational, normal human being, you would see that if that's your child and you would crash the fuck out, right? Bro, if I'm seeing this, if that is my daughter, I am catching bodies tonight. So the wife is like, okay, you know what? We're gonna, we're leaving it right now, right? They're like leaving like 5, 6 in the morning. They're leaving like immediately with the swiftness. Cool, sick. Everything is great. Fantastic, right? And the husband's like, okay, yeah, this is wild. Okay, but he's going, right? He's going. So the daughter, I think it's implied she has some mental issues or something like that. I'm about to, I don't give a fuck. So the daughter is like, oh my God, we left my buddy. We left Mr. Hoppy. I can't leave Mr. Hoppy. And she starts scratching. She starts itching herself in the middle of the car. And she's like, I can't leave it. So this dumb nigga decides to, you know what I'm gonna do with this very nice $44,000 Tesla? I'm gonna take my white ass, turn around, and go back. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna get my daughter's. You're not real. So they end up going back. I'm sweating. I'm sweating for how angry I am. I apologize. So this nigga goes back. He goes back. The wife is concerned, and she's like, "Oh my god, like what the fuck?" So she leaves the daughter in the car for some fucking reason. I don't know. I don't know. So she goes into the house and she finds her husband politicking with this nigga, talking, saying, "Oh my god, it's just a misunderstanding. Oh my god, me and my wife, we had a daughter and she died at 12 weeks old. And I don't give a fuck." And the husband's falling for this bullshit, bro. Both of them do. I'm gonna tell you what, the wife is a consistent W throughout this entire movie. She acts like a sane, rational person. I love her. Cool. Agnes, you're my girl. I love you, right? Oh, God, this fucking idiot. So they end up getting the couple sympathy. What the fuck ever, man. I mean, like, at one point, this couple is like getting freaky in front of them, and like neither of them are saying anything, right? This is in the middle of their kitchen, and this nigga acts like he's getting some top, and this husband's just looking like, Like, here's the thing. I thought the wife was being brutal when she'd said, like, "Oh yeah, I don't even have sex with this nigga like maybe once a month." I was like, damn, like you do them like that, bro. If I'm the wife, this nigga not getting no pussy from me ever. You want me to sit this fine ass cooch up on your lip dick? Yeah, alright. Alright. Ain't had him, partner. Ain't had him, pack it up. So, you know, I mean, so they stay for some goddamn reason. I don't really know why. And so the kids at one point end up having a little dance routine that they had or whatever, right? You know, it's kids being kids. It's like that little bullshit that your mom and your aunties got you doing. It's like, oh, do that nay that you showed me in the living room. Do that for everybody. Do the little dance that you do, right? That bullshit, whatever. So the kids have these little cute cowboy hats and they're singing. And then Patty starts getting pissed, and he's just like, "Hey man, like your routine, your rhythm's off, your routine's off. Do it again." And he's like tweaking out. He's like ramping up. He's like, "No, fucking do it again." He's like grabbing his leg, and he's like telling his son to do this, do that, and he's doing this in front of Agnes and the husband. I don't even know this nigga's name, nor do I care, nor do I give a shit. I refuse to learn his name. This fucking pussy of a man. No, I'm not gonna know his name. I'm not gonna refer to him as anything other than the husband. I should refer to you as that bitch ass nigga because that's all you want. But I digress. And then he ends up like, he just keep verbally abusing his son. Ends up like throwing some, I don't know if he threw some food or I don't know what he threw at his son, right? Clearly not a good situation. And the wife is like actually tweaking. She's like, "Oh my God, you can't talk to your son like that. That's disgusting," right? Like a rational, sane person. And the husband's just sitting there. He's like, And so the wife is like, "Hey man, we're leaving. We're all ready to go." Even the daughter who brought them back in the first place. Bro, I cannot fucking stand when they make kids dumb in horror movies. The kids are not this stupid. Kids are not that dumb. Kids are afraid of like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. You think they wouldn't be perturbed by this kind of shit? Are you fucking, bro? Oh my God. So the wife tells her husband, she's like, "Hey man, I'm ready to go." And look at me. I want you to take a guess what this nigga says. Take a guess. I'm gonna give you a couple different solutions. He either says, A, "We're leaving right now. Absolutely, let's go." B, he says, "No, everything's fine." Or C, "Yeah, but I'm gonna have some coffee first." What do you think he says? This fucking bum says, "Let me have some coffee first." Are you fucking me? I can't take it. I just, oh my fucking God, dude. So yeah, the husband just ends up, so later on the husband ends up finding out that, oh yeah, dude, his family, like they're a piece of shit. Like this kid, he's not even theirs. Like they cut out his tongue and they kidnap children and then, you know, cut their tongues out, and then they kill the families and they rob them or whatever. Husband ends up finding this. The wife is making all the plans. The wife is making up all the strategy and everything. Wife. Consistent W throughout this entire movie, for the most part. So at one point, like, they end up, you know, trying to leave, and then their Tesla ends up getting, you know, tampered with, and they can't leave, and all this other shit. At one point, in the very shot of this thumbnail that I use, the husband has the opportunity to take a screwdriver, a hammer, a saw, or anything, and jump this nigga right here, kill him right here. And he just does it. He just looks at him. He's like, and listen, this isn't to say that killing someone is the easy thing to do. I certainly haven't killed anybody. I don't know anybody that's killed anybody, but I can definitely tell you that's not an easy thing to do. But I'm telling you something right now. If it's between me and my child, I'm going to end you within seconds, without a second thought. It's just I'm not asking any questions. You're gonna die. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. Fuck you. So at one point, Patty, Carrie, and their chef Mike, or whatever his name, they're all trying to hunt down the family in the house. They're trying to get at them to try to kill them, you know, and abduct their children. And so the husband ends up hiding in a closet with a hammer, and you think that, oh, like, he's gonna get the drop on this Mike dude, and he's gonna put in some work. No, he tries to attack him. He has him from behind, by the way. Pause. He has him from behind. He fucks that up. The hammer gets knocked out of his hand, even though he got the drop on him. All you need to do is just pop out and just dink real quick, but he fucked that up, just like he fucked his marriage up. And he gets getting bailed out by his wife. Cool. W wife, yet again, coming through consistently. So I mean, my bad for thinking this nigga was gonna do something worth of note. So then you have near the climax of the movie, which I literally just finished within a minute of this recording, where you have James McAvoy is still hunting them, and Carrie, his victim, his wife, whatever, is hunting the family on the rooftop, and Carrie ends up falling off the rooftop and breaking her neck and dying. The wife actually bashed her over the head with a brick. Again, another W. Wow, another W that's not this husband. I can't be surprised. So the problem is that this family's on the roof. This is their only way out, but the ladder is knocked down because of what happened. So the husband, so the husband tries to be valiant. Instead of, I don't know, breaking his fall with the dead body that's directly under him or something, he lands ankle first and breaks his own ankles on the ground. I can't take it, bro. I can't take it, bro. I can't. This too much. Father Jesus, oh my God. So eventually James McAvoy finds the family. He has their daughter hostage. And this dude has a gun in his hand. He has a shotgun in his hand. The problem is that James McAvoy is is behind their daughter. And so, you know, he has her hostage, obviously. But the daughter ends up actually stabbing him with this ketamine sedative that was actually originally meant for her. Cool. James McAvoy is on the ground. He's slowly being sedated. Instead of, I don't know, blasting his fucking head off, or shoot him in the chest, you shoot him in the nuts, you shoot him in the leg, something. This nigga decides to just calmly step over his body and do nothing. So he could probably attempt to track them and find his family. He just decides to not shoot him with this loaded shotgun. So the kid, Ant, the kid that they abducted, the kid's not even theirs, Ant decides to get a W. He decides to be on his invincible shit and bash his fucking skull in. W, child murder. Let's go. Not child murder like that. Not child murdering somebody. That's still not okay. YouTube, please don't monetize this video. So all in all, this husband did not a goddamn thing, and they focused so much screen time on him, and I really don't know. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever been this angry at a character in fiction before, ever. This is an 18-minute rant. That was originally supposed to be 6 minutes, supposed to be 5 minutes, but I don't think I've ever seen a character this bitch made before in my life. I don't, whatever, man. I don't even know if this movie's good or not. I don't think it is. I genuinely don't. These people are not that fucking stupid, man. There is nobody on God's green earth that is this fucking incompetent. I guarantee you. I can't even say I enjoyed myself watching this movie, man. I love James McAvoy. I love his performance. I think he's great in everything that he's in for the most part. But I would never watch this movie again. I'm probably gonna force my girlfriend to watch it, because, you know, I want her to suffer with me. I don't even know how I want to end this up. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking end this, man. Man, you's a bitch! Bro, I didn't even finish, dude. I ended the video, and I forgot to even mention the fact that both the husband and the wife, just let this random nigga that they've never met a day in their life, who apparently is a Syrian refugee, coming from obviously a war-torn home, who barely speaks English, babysit their children. God, and he just says nothing. He just like, oh, Agnes, it's fine, it's fine. Bro, I need you to die today. I need you to end your life today. Whatever bills you plan on paying, whatever things that you feel like doing on in the future, go ahead and cancel that for me. I need you dead tonight. You fucking waste of space. I need you to go ahead and end your... You know what? I'm gonna get demonetized. I'll see y'all later. Bye.